One of my most fun activities is to go lobstering. I've got over 6,500 dives under my belt. Every single time I go down, I see something different. Every single time. Whether it be a fish formation, a reef formation, the way an animal is reacting, that to me is exciting. And it makes my day. So to actually see something different. Hey, brother. I'm very pleased with my crew. When I had my incident, they picked it up and just carried it on. They're like, do whatever you need to get done. We've got this. So.
When he arrived, he was in bad shape. He had weakness of one side where he couldn't move the arm at all. He also had slurred speech, and he wasn't moving. He had incoordination on one side.
About 12:46 on June 24th of this year, I was sitting at my computer when all of a sudden I had a major stroke.
Our team met him at the helipad, and we started the assessments immediately on bringing the patient out of the helicopter.
I just gotten off a conference call. All of a sudden my eyes went double. I had a tingling sensation on the left side of my face. I started slurring. I had a massive headache. My left arm, I couldn't, all of a sudden just went limp. My left leg went limp. And I didn't recognize it was a stroke.
His clinical picture was consistent with a stroke, and immediately talked to him about the treatment options, including TPA. TPA is a medication that's given intravenously in cases of patients that are having acute strokes. We got him the TPA within 12 minutes of arrival.
Laying there in the emergency room after getting the TPA and all of a sudden regaining my mobility in my left arm, the first thing I did was able to raise my arm. And then I was able to wiggle my toes. Then I was able to move my leg. So I don't think I've ever cried so much in my life. Tears of happiness. It's pretty traumatic that you're not being able to move. And getting that mobility back was a blessing. I went to see my general practitioner and general physician, and he actually cleared me to dive. And that, being able to do that and hearing those words from him that I was able to dive is a game changer. If I wouldn't be able to dive, it would probably severely limit my activities. But owning a dive shop and being able to dive, that's pretty important. Getting the TPA and then getting all of my mobility back within an hour after the TPA was administered to me, that again was a miracle, and there was no other treatment needed. This incident changes your life. I'm a little bit more happier to be able to get out and walk. The people I meet, I greet them. It's been 10 weeks since I had the stroke, and I can say I'm doing pretty good, except for a little bit of tingling going on. But you know, having that tingling is nowhere near not being able to walk, not being able to talk, and not being able to move your arms or your legs. I'll take that. Baptist has always been good to me, and I really appreciate everything that Baptist did for me. Words can't express my gratitude.